Hello, victorious Vault Hunters, and welcome back to Borderlands 2. And in part 44, dramatic shit is happening off-screen.
The password is, I love you.
That voice modulator had better work or this will all be for nothing.
I mean that in the sincerest way possible.
Consider this my final warning. Turn around and I promise I'll make it quick. But I swear, you take one more step, every soul back in Sanctuary will die staring at their own lungs as I rip them from their chests.
Okay.
We pressed the button.
Could never charge the vault key. It needs a catalyst, something to awaken its power. It needs a siren. Jack acquired his siren catalyst a long time ago. He kept her hidden from the world for years, but finally, you will be able to set her free.
Are sirens always female?
It seems so. Yeah, every siren we've met has been female.
Huh.
So,
You see, when I was playing through this, I thought the siren that he captured was Maya. At least coming in here.
Deal with me.
well, what if you were Maya?
He could clone Maya, certainly.
He's handsome Jack. He just trust him. He knows how to tell a story. Anyway, we've made it. We're in a very important place. It's one of our final stops on this field trip that we have started.
The key is here, but to truly stop Jack from waking the
That
warrior,
is the vault
you
key.
cannot just steal the vault
Look
key.
at it.
You must
It is
destroy
beautiful.
his catalyst. You must destroy.
I kind of saw this coming.
Me.
Yeah.
Jack spent years pumping me full of.
You know how? It's because
Hi, Angel.
To charge his key and
Jack
manipulate his
said
enemies.
that he knew of
Destroying
3
the radium
sirens.
injectors
One
that
of them
keep
was
me
Lilith. One of them was Maya, and it just left
will
everybody
stop the key
wondering
from
who is
charging,
the 3rd
and it
siren,
will end
and
a
how does he know him
lifetime of
already?
servitude.
You get the hell away from my daughter!
What the hell are you doing? Angel!
Stop it, you piece of...
Language?
We've yet to confirm that Handsome Jack is anything other than just a man in a computer or a radio signal.
Yes, just like that.
We can't do that quite yet because they have force fields.
No, I'll try
Ah, dang it!
Just hold on.
Man, if you keep this up,
How are we gonna stop Willy Wonka pumping everlasting gobstopper juice into the candy maker?
Lying. The coward would never...
Hey, he foreshadows that. Cool.
There's a lot of foreshadowing going on in this game.
Alright, so now we have one of the segments that it took me a couple of tries to get through, but it's honestly really simple. The Angelic Guards are a new type of loader for us. They're actually sergeant loaders. They only really have the weak spot of the central processing eye, and hitting that with any weapon at all is a pain in the ass.
I can't stop Jack's defenses. Be careful.
I'm aware of that, Angel. You know what you should be aware of is that checkpoint right outside the door is very convenient.
I'm sending ammo to you.
And now you need to get rid of the shock field generators.
Well,
You don't need to get rid of all of them, but you do need to get rid of most of them.
I hate the damage creating machines that get laid down. Basically trap machines.
Yeah, they're traps. And again, you don't need to kill all of them. In fact, keeping one of them up is actually an okay strategy. But I do think you need to get rid of all but one of them in order to actually successfully spawn the next wave of reinforcements. reinforcements. This fight is mostly a bunch of waves of reinforcements as we are waiting for Roland to show up. You do need to take down the core defense turrets as well. Thankfully, Angel will continually supply us with ammo if we're ever too low.
Yes, because she can create them out of thin air. Leading one to realize that she was creating them all along.
You see, I kind of was hoping that you would have a Nova shield at this point, but no, man, you're just running a normal shield.
I think I'm using another type of quick shield, something like that. Oh no, I'm using a Pangolin shield. Those are the ones that decrease your max health but give you stupidly high shield capacity.
Okay.
Did I miss something? Or is Angel a siren?
I missed now, Roland.
That was
Yes.
so 5 minutes ago, Roland.
Well, 3, but...
Yeah, sure.
Honestly,
that's what they call
I
it.
actually really like this fight, to be perfectly honest. It's really simple, but it reminds me specifically of doing Invasion in Unreal Tournament.
Did Invasion also have you die a lot?
No, because if your entire party died during Invasion, that was the end. You had to switch over to the next map in order to keep playing.
See, I imagine with a party, this would be a lot easier. This fight is a clusterfuck.
Not really. I mean, the biggest problem that I ended up having was the defensive turrets and the fact that they respawn during each wave. The shock field generators themselves can be taken out from a distance. The only real problem loader itself is the Angelic Guard because it's a Sergeant loader, and yeah, that's really the big things of this fight. Dealing with the Angelic Guards and the auto turrets, at least for me.
Warlord must die. Priority has been determined. More dangerous foe.
Not really. The Warlord can be neutralized by taking out both of its arms, and then you just have to worry about the shock blast.
And dramatically, we're mostly just waiting for Roland to get into position. Well,
Yep.
yeah. So if you're playing this by yourself, it would behoove you to not be that attached to your money, because you might find your pockets a little lighter by the time this mission's over.
Yes.
It's not
Hi, Roland.
not that it's your fault. It's because Borderlands 2 was designed to be played with other people.
I'll expose the injectors. Just stay alive.
Although I do actually like how majority of how Borderlands 2 is actually balanced for single and multiplayer. But I'm not actually experienced the multiplayer for Borderlands 2, so I don't know what honestly changes.
Yeah, there's a revive system is the answer to that. You could still get second wind if you kill an enemy, but your teammates can revive you, which helps forego the second wind. And case in point, I've already died like 4 or 5 times, and that was because I failed to get my second wind.
It's why I actually recommend the Nova class shields over pretty much any of the other shields, especially if you spend a bunch of badass rings on shield recharge rate and reducing shield recharge delay, because then your shield can fully recharge to trigger additional Novas, and regardless of what element the Novas are, your Novas deal pretty significant damage, and they can just give you second wind once they detonate.
You know what turned me off from the Novas was on a pretty fundamental level, was that the assumption is that my shield is usually fully charged and my shield is usually not depleted. Therefore, why would I use an item that requires me to be down in the dumps first?
Because it rips, because it like can kill 3 enemies at once, allowing your shield to fully recharge once it goes Nova. Hey, Lilith.
Lilith, you are a fool!
Yeah.
We already told you like 3 or 4 times, don't come, and she came anyway. More robots.
Do you actually use a Roland Scorpio turret at all?
I mean, when I know where the hell it is, maybe. I don't think the map indicates where his Scorpio turret is.
No, it does not.
Just thankfully, now that Lilith is on the battlefield, now the enemies are going to get distracted or phase blasted, knocking them off kilter, which is great timing because we are taking on badasses now.
A badass. There aren't all that many badasses that spawn for this fight.
And let me also say that, I guess in Borderlands, the pre-sequel, they put in this badass rule, I want to say, where if there's ever a badass in the arena, your ammo capacity gets cut by 33% for all your guns.
Really?
Yeah, actually, I think it makes the game worse because it puts an unnecessary amount of difficulty in just killing the badasses. But yeah, the badasses they make the badass fights harder by, basically forcing you to reload more often.
Yeah, but that's a problem that Borderlands 2 already had, where ammo capacity was one of the biggest issue for all the classes except for the Berserker. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how well the Siren class deals with ammo, given how a majority of the people that I can think of use the phase locking with shotguns in order to guarantee a decent spread of damage, but. Hey, you leveled up! Hey!
Spend the point.
For sexual Tyrannosaurus. Yet another badass. Seriously, Past Cloud, you can just rip off the Warlorder's arms, and then you just have to deal with the centralized shock blast.
Nope, I would rather just kill him. They don't stand a fucking chance, dude.
Jack ended my life long ago. This has to end now, Vault.
See, I'm sold on the whole fighting robots
ammo.
thing. I'm just not sure if I'm, prepared to swallow assisted suicide. Here we go.
All right, the last injector.
Angel, you can stop this. I'll still forgive you, baby.
Dad?
Don't look at me.
You're an asshole.
Angel! No, Angel!
What kind of
She
person
finally
kills
got
their
to
own daughter?
curse.
The kind of guy who deserved to die.
Yay, we did it. High five.
That's a rather small cash reward for this kind of mission.
A lot of experience. Story time.
All right, now time for one of my favorite cutscenes in the game.
Jack just lost his only way to awaken the warrior. We got the vault key, but this isn't over yet. We gotta find Jack and take him out. Lilith, take the vault key to Tannis. I'm going after Jack.
Son.
Behind you.
I'm gonna.
Hey, Jack.
Language. What's
And
that
this
say?
is why Lilith was told
Don't
to
pick a
stay
fight with
away.
a man with nothing left to lose. See, I'm gonna show you just how much you have to lose, and I got the most powerful siren on the planet to do it with. Lilith, kill the Vault Hunter. We've got a date to keep with the warrior. Do it, Lilith.
You'll wonder what that master is.
What happened? What the
You'll
hell
find out.
just happened?
You're playing pre-sequel now, so.
Now this? Vault Hunter, find me a sanctuary. We gotta get Lilith back.
And in the next
Also,
part,
we're in Marcus's supply room.
it's okay. I ignore everything.